The World War II is the biggest armed conflict in modern history. This conflict involved 102 countries divided by the Allies and the Axis countries. The Allies' power were represented by the United States, Great Britain and Soviet Union, Russia, and the Axis power were represented by Germany, Italy and Japan. This war began with the aggression of the German army against their neighbors in 1939 in the named Blitzkrieg or Thunder War. The war was officially over in 1945 with the sign of the Japanese instrument of surrender in the USS Missouri by the Emperor Hiro Hito. This war gave the shape to the world as we know nowadays. Mechanic Queen. During the World War II, the Queen Elizabeth II served as mechanic and driver for the British Army. This represented the important role that women occupied in the conflict. Also, the women did work in the main factory for cars, planes, tanks, bullets, rifles. Most women worked as nurses and had an extremely important role saving hundreds of thousands of lives. Canada first to fight. When the Japanese Navy attacked Pearl Harbor in 1941, they took the United States Navy for surprise and killed many of the military personnel and sunk 4 battleships. This action pushed the United States to the war, but before that Canada had already declared a war to Japan, because of the same attack. Hugo Boss. The famous designer Hugo Ferdinand Boss was the official designer of the German army uniform. Hitler himself asked for Boss to design the uniform of the army, especially the infamous SS division. Boss was not the only famous person who backed up the Nazis. Henry Ford supported the Nazi action against the Jews. Actually, Henry Ford was the only non-German person who received a medal from the Führer. Still in war. The Soviet Union and Japan never signed a peace treaty, so technically Japan and Russia are still in war since then. Hitler and Eiffel Tower. When Hitler arrives to Paris in 1940, the workers of the Eiffel Tower cut all the cables of the elevator. That implicated if Hitler wanted to get to the top of the tower, he would have to climb all the 1710 steps. Hitler never got to the top, so the French people say Hitler conquered France, but never conquered the Eiffel Tower. Tickets for food. In the United States, all the factories were taken by the government for the production of all the supplies that the army required. As a result of this, the regular products disappeared from the supermarkets. In response, the government gave tickets to the family like coupons to buy food. The tickets could be swapped in the supermarket for meat, sugar, cheese, bread, potatoes, etc. Red rapes. The Red Army, the Soviet Union army, was known for raping any German women that crossed their path. Tens of thousands of women were raped by this army. Many of the women couldn't get back to the normal life because of the traumas. In fact, a lot of them committed suicide to end the suffering. The Monuments Men. During this war, many pieces of art were stolen by the German army to be reintroduced in the Big Berlin's museum. This museum would be constructed after the war over. Because of this, the United States Army enlisted a group of experts to search and find the art with the objective of giving them back to where they belong after the conflict. Casualties. The exact number of casualties during the World War II is not exact. Some numbers approach that there's a total number of 50 million casualties in the entire conflict. More than 80% of this number were for 4 countries: Russia, over 21 million, China, Germany and Poland. However, there are many big events that were not taken into consideration of the countings, such as the atomic bombing in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the Auschwitz concentration camp, among others. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, you can subscribe to my channel. I wonder your comments about the video.